Hello and welcome to another episode of Ravencraft on the Raven SMP server. I just had some really good spicy ramen and my mouth is on fire and I love it. It's so good. Speaking of spicy, we're gonna do something a little bit risque here. We're gonna fight the Wither. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be the first person to fight another Wither after the Wither fight. So, while we're fighting, just casually fighting the Wither, I am going to be talking about what we're going to do today. So, basically, what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a lot of building. There are a few special clips with a collab with a few people, so just one person actually. We're going to do a collab with Jake. It'll be really fun. We'll add some story to this game. I hope he doesn't kill all of the donkeys, because right now he is, and I'm not hitting any of my shots, okay? He's on me. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to be doing some building, and I'm going to be doing some collabs. Jake wanted me to make him one with the forest, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use some of my futuristic city technology in order to kind of make him one with the forest. So we're going to mutate him a little bit, give him some forest DNA, all that stuff, because he wants to be the forest guardian. But anyway, yeah, let's go and start that mutation process. So this is the laboratory right here, in here. So come with me. Yeah, and this is where we are going to be doing the test. So, or the mutation, right? You said you wanted to be more one with the forest. You're mentally one with the forest. Now you physically want to. And this is where we will be doing the testing. So, what do you think? How does this look? Does this look like a good facility for you?
It looks perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many different things you could do here just to make me one with the nature.
So this is the cryo chamber where we will be constantly changing your genetics in there. So that's where you'll be for the test. This is the operating table. I don't know that we'll be doing any operations besides, but just in case, if we need to do something, here it is. All ready for you. We've got all the research materials, all of the books and stuff that we'll be needing. All right here. It's a lot, but it is a complicated procedure,
Mm-hmm.
And just in case we don't have all that information, we have this computer here. I've even got a window open, ready to do, some research.
I would like to thank you first, actually, for giving me this chance to become one with nature, as I've always wanted.
If you have the knowledge, you got to use it, right? You can't just let it sit there. You got to help the people who aren't as fortunate to have this advanced civilization. So, yeah, it's no problem. But I do need a few things. I'll need a jungle sapling, some vines. You know what? Just to be safe, let's go with every tree sapling, every type of tree.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll just make it so I can have a common sample. I can see exactly which genes need to be spliced. And cactus. I'll also need some tall grass. And I think that's all the samples I'll need. So it's not too much, but it is a little bit. Sorry about that one.
That's okay.
Yeah. Did you write that down? You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's all I need. And we should be able to do the tests once we have everything. I'll start adding everything into these chests and stuff that I'll need before I start. So it'll be ready. We'll be good. Just in case you were wondering, we did end up killing the Wither. How am I on fire now? What is this? Okay, we killed it. Yep, I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger there. But, remember how towards the beginning of the season of the series, I said that our base was going to be propelled by, jet engines, right? Well, I have made the biggest engine. Don't worry, all the other ones are going to be smaller than this one. And, oh no, I can't get in there. But, if you look at it, I think the best viewpoint I found was right here. So, we look at it here, we can see that it doesn't look too big. It looks huge. But, there'll be another jet here, 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 and here. And then maybe a few smaller ones on the outside. I'm not sure yet. But let's just focus on this one for today. And I'm going to do it in the form of a time-lapse. So during this time-lapse, I kind of wanted to talk about YouTube. Now, I really haven't had a good YouTube talk with you guys in a while, except for that 42 subscriber thing. But, so what I wanted to talk about was, there's someone named Jonathan Doramus, I believe that's how you pronounce it, I'm not entirely sure. But, he commented on the videos, and he actually made a video about seeing small YouTubers and finding gems and getting their names out there. So I love this idea. It helps tremendously with a lot of smaller YouTubers, because a lot of small YouTubers kind of stick together. We do collabs, we do stuff like that. That's basically what Raven SMP is, and that's what we made it to be. So I'm glad that people are finding this and they're doing that, and I think that his ideas are great, but his commentary about me, specifically about what he said about my content in the video, really made me kind of start thinking about what I do for my content. So he said I make longer videos, so 20 minutes, yeah, I'm trying to get it to 20 minutes, that's usually what I do, and I have more mature commentary style. So that's not like cursing or anything like that. That's just speak more maturely. And that is my goal for YouTube in general. Because my favorite YouTuber of all times, Pyro Puncher, he got me into YouTube. He got me into almost everything that I love. Computer science, everything. He even meditating actually. But anyway, he had mature talks. He talked about real life things. He talked about politics. He talked about everything. Anything he came to mind, that's where he put it, and it didn't matter how mature his audience was. He actually, in my opinion, helped me mature because he had these mature conversations in the YouTube videos. So this is kind of what I wanted to go with, and hopefully it works out. I know a lot of times I'm talking about the game and not about what's on my mind and stuff like that. So that's what I want to do more of for my channel. But I'm glad Jonathan kind of, he pointed me back in the direction that I was originally, like, my goal was. Because I kind of forgot my goal. I just wanted to go with the flow. I wanted to make cool builds, use Minecraft and YouTube as my creative outlook, which is a whole nother commentary in and of itself. But he kind of pointed me back in the direction of that, talking about other things besides the game, talking about things in real life issues and stuff like that. So I want to thank you, Jonathan, for pointing me back in the direction, making me realize that that is what my content was and what it needs to continue to be. But about this build, now that I've got my little talk out of the way, this build was really fun to do. It was very difficult to do, and I think it turned out really, really well. As you can see, this thruster, there's a lot of fire coming out of it. It actually looks from the bottom like it looks big enough to be holding it up if I had more thrusters, but it doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's pop back on to the Raven SMP server, and we can do one final thing before we end off this episode. That was some amazing building. I did not expect it to turn out as well as it did. Although the fire is a little bit small, I think it's still really good. But I figured for the end of this episode, since we still got some time, I will show you what I did for the Wither Skeleton farm, because I have done a lot of work on it off camera. As you can see, there's a lot of fire, but if we fly over here, you can see that this whole entire area is just filled, or it's not filled, but this whole entire area is kind of just dug out and ready to make some sort of farm from it. Now, I don't know if the wither skeletons can spawn here. I'm pretty sure they can, but I'm not entirely certain. Now, we just got to get a system going to avoid these blazes, because they are the most annoying thing out of this entire farm right now. Hello, wither skeletons. I'm just going to back up into it. Oh my god, you got to be kidding me. No way. See, it's an efficient farm. No, I just got super lucky with that one. But, anyway, I lost the clip with me and, starting the experiment on Jake, with him getting all the stuff. But I did manage to get some of the security camera footage. So I'm just going to end the episode with that. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, my subscriber goal is 100 by the end of the year, so make sure we can get that done, and I will do a face reveal and or vlog. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. So all of the DNA is in the machine minus the cacti. There's one more spot for it, but see, I don't know. I think I need to go with my original plan. And that's to splice in a little bit of wither in the mix. From my calculations, I think what'll happen is he'll have some sort of, like, he'll be more with nature, but the thing is, he'll have this withering effect on everything around him, which is what I want. He's around spawn a lot, he'll start withering, spawn away, whittling down the defenses, basically, of the forest.